Hey there, welcome to your channel. This is what I think. And on this video, I'm gonna be talking to you about, an immigration issue, the government of the United States. So remember, this is a channel where the idea of this channel is to bring some kind of justice to our cities, to our states, to our countries, why not our continents. So if you have an idea, an issue that is bothering you, that you see in something that is not right, how about you write me? How about you send me an email? How about you leave me a comment? I will gladly talk about, that issue that is bothering you. Remember, this is the idea of this channel, to raise our voice, to certain things that, even though we love our countries, but there are certain things that we just nod our head, and we say, no, that's not right. Something is not right. So remember, this is the channel. This is what I think. And on this video, I'm gonna be talking to you about the government apparently has an issue, has a problem, and they don't know what to do with the illegals. And they focus mainly on the Latinos. They say about 12 million Latinos live in the United States. They are not legalized. They're not legal. They're illegal in the United States. So through this video, through this media, internet, I want to talk to a politic out there. I want to talk to somebody. I want to talk to American people. I want to talk to someone out there that is willing to open their heart and understand what I'm trying to say. So this is what I think. And the government says that they have a problem. They don't know what to do. They want to shut down the borders. They want to shut down the frontiers. The border, and they want to legalize people inside the United States, or they don't want to do it. So they want to start taking people back to their countries. Hardworking people. I'm okay if people deport criminals and people selling drugs and people destroying our land, the United States. I'm okay with that. But when it comes to people who are trying to work in a good way, trying to just to feed their kids, feed their family, I don't understand why we have to deport that kind of people. So let me tell you something, that I want to speak to the government, and this is what I have to say. That imagine if the United States will open up their borders and give visa or legalize people in the United States. Let me tell you that the Latinos will not stay in the United States. There will be less illegals coming or staying in the United States. Why is that? One of the things that you might not know about the Latinos, me being a Latino, and I'm proud of it, and I love this country as well, the United States, and I do have an accent, which I'm proud of my accent as well. But the Latinos, one thing that you might not know about the Latinos, is they don't come to the States to stay here. They come here to work, not to take other people's job, which is rumor. No, because they clean toilets, and a lot of people don't want to clean toilets. They clean houses, rooms of hotels. A lot of people don't want to clean rooms of hotels. They mow the lawn. They cut the yard in the middle of summer when the sun is hot. They build streets. They build bridges. They build buildings. They do a lot of times the dirty job, which no one wants to do. Those Latinos come to the United States, but not to stay. Some of them have their family back home in Mexico, in Central America, in South America, Caribbean. They have their kids over there. They have their wife over there. They have their mothers, their fathers. They have their family back there. So one of the reasons they come to the United States, and the best reason they come, is to work, to make a little bit of money, to upgrade their self of living, their lifestyle. They're not taking away money from people because they sweat. Sweat comes down their face. Their arms probably are hurting from picking up that cement, and all that hard work. They come here to work. But just imagine if the government of United States would legalize those people, they're not gonna stay here. They go back to the country. And whenever they wanna come, they can come. Open up the borders, United States. You're gonna have less illegals, less traffic of people. I understand. Let's go hard with the drug smugglers. Let's go hard with people introducing drugs. I'm against that. I'm against people introducing drugs. But a lot of people complain and they say, oh, I'm against that too. I don't like my borders to be filled with smugglers and bringing drugs inside. Hey, you're the one using the drug. Come on, you use it and you point or you judge at someone saying, why are you introducing the drug? You're using it. And I'm not saying everybody's gonna watch this video uses drug, but I know some people do use drug, and you might come across this video and you know what I'm talking about. And you say, no sir, I don't use the drugs. Your kids do. Your son probably does, your daughter probably does, but someone does, because the United States is one of the countries who does a lot of drugs in the whole world. You can look that up. I'm not making nothing up. So I'm against that. We have to search down in our borders, not so illegal drugs can come into the United States, but let these people who come just to work come in, legal through our borders. Let me tell you something, they're not gonna stay. They're not gonna stay. You think they're taking up your space, that you think they're taking up your land, but if you give them the freedom, they're gonna leave. Oh, just think about this. If you give them the freedom, they're gonna leave. If you don't give them the freedom, they're gonna stay. So it's in your power. So imagine if the government would do this and you say, no, then that would mean all people come to the United States. United States, half of the United States is not populated. Half of the United States, there are some states who have no people, who are welcoming people, who are giving land away. I saw it. You can Google it. You can, do your research. There are some states that tell you, if you move into these states, we're gonna give you land. We're gonna give you property. So imagine that. So the United States is not gonna get overcrowded. Just understand this, that if we legalize, if they open up the borders, illegals or immigrants, Latinos are gonna come to the United States. They're gonna work here for a year, maybe 2 years. Then they have to go back. Or in that same year, they're gonna go back. Why? Because they have their kids, they have their spouses, they have their mom, their dad back home waiting. But since they're not free to do that, they have to stay here. And what does the American people think of the Anglos or the African Americans? Oh, they're taking up our space. No, they don't want to take up your space. They just want freedom to work the right way. To work the right way. I'm against criminals. They can be blacks, Hispanics, Anglos, Asians. They can be any race, any color. I'm against people who do evil. I'm not for them. I'm against them. But if someone is working, their sweat off, they're working hard, they're making our houses, our cities are being built because of certain race out there. And you know who they are? The Latinos. So please think about this point that I'm trying to get across. Send me your feedback, send me a comment and an email. Tell me what you think. Opening up the borders. If we open up the borders, we're going to have less problems. Understand this. We're going to have less problems because that's one of the things that people don't understand. We're not like the people from Europe because sometimes we can't cross that ocean. But we people who come from the Mexico, Central America, they just go back and come back. And you know what? They're not going to take anything away. They're not going to take anything away. They do jobs that a lot of people don't want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this time here, this topic, this point that I talked across, and that you can tell somebody about that idea, okay? Remember, some of the stuff that you hear here in this channel is something that is taught through here. It's not something that I heard from a politician. It's not something that I heard from over there, from over there, from over there. I try to keep it original, sweet, and good, and to the point. Let's get to the point. And this your channel. This is what I think. So thanks for staying and watching and understanding. If you don't want to see me, what you can do, just put your earplugs, you know, and you just put your earplugs and you start listening, and you say, what is this guy trying to tell me? Open the borders. You open the borders, they come, they work for a year, they work for 2 years, then they go back. You're not gonna have a United States overcrowded. You're not gonna have a United States overcrowded. So thanks for watching. This is your channel. This is what I think. Till then.